Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Tuesday. For our morning work page today, we're on Unit 6, Week 2, Day 2. The directions say edit and write each sentence correctly. Use quotation mark if the sentence needs them. All right, so number 1 says, my parents said, don't keep crying. You're going to fix it up and see if there's any quotation marks that are needed. Rewrite it nice and neat on the line. Number 2, who's that planning the faraway trip? I replied. Same thing, fix it up, see if there's any quotation marks needed because somebody might be talking, then rewrite it nice and neat on the line. Pause your video, do number 1 and number 2. All right, daily math review, 1 through 5, you know what to do there. Pause your video. Number 6, I love these problems. Complete the fact family. So you've got 8 plus 7 equals, and then you have to figure out the missing related facts. Pause your video and do number 6. Number 7, you're subtracting 384 from 638. The first thing you're going to want to do is rewrite this problem so that's easier to solve. Just like that, line up your hundreds, tens, and ones, and solve it. And yes, there is some regrouping. Pause your video and do number 7. Number 8, draw a shape with 5 sides and 5 angles. What is the shape called? Write it on the blank. Go ahead and pause your video and do number 8. Number 9, decomposing a number leading to a 10 is the strategy. So we're adding 14 plus 5. Looks like we're breaking apart the 14 into 10 and 4. So we can add 4 plus 5 because that equals 9, and then add that to 10, and then write your answer. So pretty easy. Pause your video and do number 9. And then we'll start checking from the top. My parents said is spelled incorrectly. It should be S-A-I-D, comma, that's in the right spot. Don't keep crying. Crying only has one Y. And then, because this is what I said, or my parents said, we're going to use quotation marks around don't keep crying, because that's what they said. And then we're going to use a little caret to show that we're inserting the quotation marks, and then we're going to rewrite it nice and neat on the line. All right, number 1's all fixed up nice and neat. Let's go on to number 2. Whose should be an apostrophe S. That planning has 2 P's. Spelling word last week. The faraway trip, question mark, I replied. So we start with reply, change the Y to an I, and then add ED. And then we go back and see if anybody was talking. So I was talking. So everything I said was who's that planning the faraway trip. So it goes in quotation marks with a caret. And then quotation marks with a caret. And then I replied. So let's rewrite it nice and neat on the line. All right, number 2 is looking good. On to number 3, daily math review. All right, 15 minus 7 is 8. 16 minus 7 is 9. 13 minus 6 is 7. 14 minus 7 is 7. And then 12 minus 7 is 5. Complete the fact family. Like I said, these are my favorite. 8 plus 7 is 15. So then that means 7 plus 8 equals 15, right? The turnaround fact. And then we're going to use 15 first because we're going to subtract numbers from 15. So first we'll subtract 8 from 15, and that's going to give us 7 because we use the same 3 numbers. Then we're going to subtract 7 from 15, and that's going to give us 8. Then on to this problem. Let's see, 8 minus 4 is 4. And we're going to regroup because we can't take 8 from 3. So 6 becomes 500, and 3 tens becomes 13. And then let's see, then we have 13 minus 8 is 5. And 5 minus 3 is going to be 200, so the answer is 254. All right, draw a shape with 5 sides and 5 angles. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 angles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides, yep, we're good to go. And this is called a pentagon. And then this one, I already walked you through it. 19 is your final answer. All right, we're all done with our morning work. Good luck with your next assignment.